Once upon a time, a student produced the table of values for the formula y equals 2x plus 3. And then the table. Plot the student's results. So in this problem, there's a few things to think about. What does this even mean? How do we even start graphing this? So generally, it's kind of hard to see, but this would be our y-axis and our x-axis, and y depends on x. So x, we plug in x, and that gives us y. So y we refer to as the dependent variable, and x the independent variable. So we take any given x and we find the y that corresponds to it. So when x is 0, which I'll mark in blue here, x is 0 right there, and x represents our left-right movement. So when I've moved from this original spot, which is 0, 0, otherwise known as the origin, when I move 0 to the right, I have to move up 3. So this becomes my spot. And the way we represent that spot is x is 0 and y is 3, which we'll write as an ordered pair, which we talked about in a prior opener, as 0, 3, where x is written as xy. So 0 is my x, 0 left, right, up 3. Likewise, when I move 1 to the right, when I plug in 1, I have 2 times 1 plus 3, which is 5. So when I move 1 to the right, I have to go up 5. And that ordered pair is 1, 5. What about 2? Well, 2, and then plugging in for x is 2 plus 3. I'm just substituting here for x to find my y. That's 4 plus 3 is 7. So y is 7 when x is 2. So over 2, up 7. Let me move my 1, 5. Two, 7. So now what about 3? Well, when I plug in 3, 2 times 3 plus 3 is, so when x is 3, what is y? That would be 9. Well, he didn't have 9, he had 12. So he had over 3 up to 12. And then he had 4, 11, and 5, 13. So you can see most of these seem to follow some pattern. But there's this one point that doesn't quite seem to follow the same pattern. And as we saw, it should have been 9. Now if it were at 9, it would be right in line with the pattern. So I don't think they were right. No, because when x is 3, y is 9, not 12. So replotting these, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. You'll notice that as x is going up 1, y is going up 2. And that is a linear pattern, because when the change in y over the change in x is a constant number, it will form a line, a straight line. Likewise, we could also predict backwards, right? As we stay on the same line, that we would know different values. So the idea here is you could substitute, you can use tables, and that can help you plot points. These points can be represented as ordered pairs, and we can draw some patterns from just the visual of an equation like y equals 2x plus 3, and we can start to use that visual to draw some rules as we go, using independent and dependent variables.